this video, I'm going to give an overview and my review of Hiya Hiya interchangeable needle sets. And recently, I guess in the past few months, I've done several overview review videos on new knitting products, and I've put out a couple of videos on different needles, and especially when I put out the video on Chiaogoo needles, and I'll give you a link to that video, people were commenting and emailing me, what about Hiya Hiya? What about Hiya Hiya? What do you think of Hiya Hiya? And the honest truth was I had never used Hiya Hiya needles before, but thank you for suggesting it. They are beautiful needles and I'm glad to give them a try. I have a couple of different interchangeable sets here, so I want to give you a rundown of the needles themselves and what I think of them. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, I have two sets here. I have a smaller set of the Hiya Hiya steel needles and a larger set of the Hiya Hiya sharps. Let's go ahead and take a look at the steel first. You see that we get a beautiful case. The needles are under this flap here. And we have our interchangeable needles, each in their little pockets. This set is this is the steel set, small sizes, 4-inch tips. These come in sizes 2 to 8 or 2.75 millimeters to 5 millimeters, and it retails for about $80. And the needles are short, so you're able to attach really any length of cord, including 16-inch, which is appropriate for hats, which I really like. And I want to show you what else comes with them. You flip it over. The pocket on the back. I've left everything just as it showed up so I can show you. We have the little grippy things that seem to come with every needle set now. It gives you something to hang on to as you tighten and loosen the needles. And we have 16, 24, 32, and 40-inch cords, which is excellent because you can make a hat or a sweater or a blanket or anything with this set. And this set is unique in that it doesn't take any tools to put them together. You just hand tighten, then use the little grip pads to tighten the rest of the way. And you get a good, strong join at that point. And the reason it doesn't come untwisted or unscrew is because there is a twist between the cord and the needle. So it's nice. It's you're unlikely to get in a bind where your knitting is getting all twisted up on the cord like this because it's just going to untwist here. It's nice. I really do like that. And the whole thing comes apart just like it came together. No tools necessary. You don't really need to use the grippy things, I don't think, but if you have any hand lotion on or anything, it is helpful. And these cords are nice. They're kind of your standard plastic cord. Nothing to write home about, but they're nice and smooth. Can't complain, right? So these are the steel. I'm going to pop these back in here while I show you the sharps. This is a larger set of the Hiya Hiya sharps, and we have a really similar case here. Same case, just with bigger needles. And this set, this is another set with 4-inch tips. This set is US sizes 9, 10, 10.5, 11, 13, and 15. And it comes with the cables to make 16, 24, 32, and 40-inch needles. This set is also about $80. And again, beautiful set. The join on these is different, so the cords aren't interchangeable, but very nice. Nice slick metal. I think I'm going to be able to explain a little bit more about these if I actually pull out the other needles that I have here. I brought other brands so that you can see a side-by-side comparison of the needles with other brands. Okay. We might want to come in for a close-up here. What I have here are Addi Turbo. These are not Addi Lace, these are Addi Turbo. Knitter's Pride Platina. This one is Chiaogoo Red Lace, and this is the sharps, the Hiya Hiya sharps. And you can see in the tips here, the Addi is by far the bluntest with the shortest tip, but they are a very long needle. So I'm going to take that one out so we can focus down on these. The Knitter's Pride Platina and the Chiaogoo, very, very similar. Same length of taper. The Chiaogoo is just a bit sharper. And then these two needles are really very, very similar. The Chiaogoo and the Hiya Hiya, very similar. Tiny bit longer taper on the Chiaogoo, tiny bit sharper tip. I mean, we're just talking about a fraction of a millimeter, but it's there. I think the thing that's the most different, these two sets are very similar. The thing that's the most different is the Hiya Hiya. When I roll my thumb on it like this, there is no resistance. These are slick, slick needles. Absolutely slick. The metal's very, very fast needles. And I mean, I'm really nitpicking here, but when I run my thumbnail over the Chiaogoo like this, there's just a tiny bit of texture. I don't know that if I was knitting with these and somebody swapped out one for the other, I don't know that I'd be able to tell a difference. But if we were in a laboratory and someone was measuring, I think the Hiya Hiyas would end up being faster. Now, that is one difference. Tiny bit sharper on the Chiaogoos, tiny bit slicker on the Hiya Hiyas. I think the main difference is the cords, because the Chiaogoo has the plastic wrapped steel cable, which are perfect and ideal. I think they are the most beautiful cords I've ever used. I want to shout it from the mountaintops. And Hiya Hiya has the twist at the base, like I showed you when I put that together. So that's another difference. Honestly, either one of these is a great needle set. Both the Hiya Hiya, the Chiaogoos, well, all the needles I showed you are beautiful needles, and worth the investment for sure. Now, I know the question I'm going to get is, can I use the Chiaogoo Ideal Perfect Beautiful cords with the Hiya Hiya needle set? And the answer is no. Of course I tried it. That was the first thing I tried because I want to use those cords with all my needles. But no, the Chiaogoo cords only fit with the Chiaogoo needles as far as I can tell. They don't work with any of the other sets that I have. Anyway, that is my rundown and review of the Hiya Hiya needles. Beautiful set, totally worth investing in. Good luck.